Hi. Welcome, Earthlings. And welcome to our podcast, Girl, Are You Okay?
We're a podcast about two 20-something-year-olds living in LA talking about anything and everything.
And we started with Welcome Earthlings because it's almost Earth Day. And we want to, celebrate absolutely everything we can.
And Earth Day is absolutely worth celebrating.
Yes.
We love the Earth.
I love Earth Day.
Earth Day is just, it's our home.
Yeah.
Earth
Until
really
we're taken
said-
to Mars because we kill Earth
I know, aren't we the worst?
fully.
Earth really said, mi casa es su casa. And we said, let's burn it to the ground.
Also, Wall-E came out a long time ago and we still haven't done anything.
Have we learned nothing from Wall-E in Eve?
That movie is incredible. I mean, we're not really standing Disney, but
Still.
there's a message there.
I don't know if it was just me, but when I was a kid watching that movie, I was so freaked out about the humans that were
In those little hover chairs?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just
And they were mean, nasty too, I remember.
yeah.
Right?
And just droopy and slow. And I was just,
I mean, let's be clear. It's a really boring movie.
I don't remember it very well.
I think 3/4 of the movie is literally nonverbal.
It's Wall-E roaming around
Making trash cubes, which is so it's so lovely.
Wall-E. Is that how he talks?
Yeah, and then he says Eva.
Oh, it's Eva.
Well, no, that's how he says it. But it's
Eva.
yeah. But okay, so if you're not watching the podcast right now, we have DIY
Made by Abeera.
Earth Mickey Mouse ears.
If you saw our Girl, Are You Feeling Lucky episode, it's giving that a little bit. We have 2 Earth ears.
Yeah. And as always, if you're not watching the podcast or if you can't watch it, just go on the Instagram because I'm sure we'll be posting pics and stuff of what we're wearing and you can't miss it. And also I spent 30 minutes making these, so appreciate them.
Please do, because I'm loving these so much.
We should just wear them out today.
Should.
Or not today,
On
but
Earth
on
Day.
Earth Day.
On Earth Day. I'm so down.
Yeah. But yes, I think I kind of want to start off by just asking a very cliche question for Earth Day, which is, what is your favorite part about Earth? If you can, I know it's hard to pick one.
I will try to pick one because I've noticed every time you ask me a question like that for a singular answer, I go on a rampage.
Yeah.
So I will.
You can even say your least favorite thing. Your favorite and then your least favorite.
Okay. My favorite thing about Earth is just its beauty, the scenery, right?
Vague. I like it. So you can get as many answers as you want in there, but you're keeping it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know what we're doing.
My least favorite thing about Earth, which maybe this is our fault, is pollution.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah. I thought you were going to say sharks.
I'm so afraid of sharks, you guys. Irrationally so. And sometimes.
Did you watch Sharknado?
I didn't, which makes no sense. But I've heard of it, but I, for some reason, never watched it.
I thought maybe that could have fed into it a little bit, but.
No. I saw Jaws as a kid.
And that scared you?
Yes.
Okay.
Core
Have
memory.
you seen any of the other shark movies since?
I watch shark movies to feel something.
Wait, have you seen the Meg?
I started watching that and then I was babysitting and then crisis ensued, so I couldn't continue.
There's always a story.
I was babysitting 3 boys under 8.
Okay, so have you seen, what was that movie that Blake Lively was in?
She was in a shark movie?
Oh my God.
I've seen what's it called? 48 meters,
meters down.
Meters down.
That one, the first one, because there's 2.
I've seen a couple of them now, and I get so
Have you seen the one that it takes place in the caves?
Yes,
that one was weird.
I had to keep
hope you guys know what
pausing.
we're talking about.
I had to keep pausing and being oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah, because they're objectively bad movies.
They are.
And very unrealistic.
But they're jump scary.
It's the jump scares.
Like
correct.
the horror movie gimmicks just come flying out. Like I love the moment when like a shark comes like leaping out of the water and it's blind and it's got all these teeth and I'm like literally pausing and like self-regulating for a second.
Okay, but what about like, so you're creating a vision of sharks based off of these movies.
Yeah. And
but
I'm like,
I mean, they're so cool. They're like the dinosaurs of Earth.
They are. I mean, at the Scholastic Book Fair as a kid.
Oh my God, I love those book fairs.
I got a shark book and it came with 3D glasses. So it's this odd like fear / fascination.
Because it's like, yeah.
And to this day, whenever I'm in the bathtub, and this happened when I was a kid too, I have this like fear that a shark is just going to emerge from the bottom of the tub and just like
really
bite me. Yes. Someone told me I should get a shark toy to float around in there to kind of
like, I would understand it if you were scared of like swimming in the ocean.
And I'm not. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
See, I'm a little scared of swimming in the ocean because I feel like, especially over here, you can't see what's underneath you.
And actually, the closest beach to Orlando, where I'm from, I think is the shark capital of the world. Maybe it's not anymore, but it was at some point.
Well, that's where that shark that got tagged did the journey where they like saw that he created the outline of a shark. Did you see that?
No.
I'll show you later, but it's really cool, guys. I mean, I don't know what the like the the company or like nonprofit whatever that is doing it. But they tagged a shark, and over the span of like, I don't know, maybe like a year or something, they like looked at his journeys up and down like the Gulf, I think it was. And he basically created like a very like rough outline of a shark.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, it was really cool. Maybe we'll post a picture of it.
Are sharks intelligent creatures?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Because I think, I mean, not to quote Bruce the shark, but maybe they're just mindless killing machines. I don't think they're mindless killing machines, but I don't think there's a lot of thought that goes into their actions.
And you bring up a good point because Finding Nemo,
yeah,
everyone's seen that movie, and when Bruce gets all like,
when he smells blood,
scary.
Well, yeah, I mean they are scary. I mean,
and like and even like Little Mermaid, there's so many visuals of sharks just like ramming themselves trying to get you.
Would you go in a shark cage?
Okay, so that's on like a pending plan for 2024. Will it happen? I don't know.
I really want to do it. And so does my dad. So it's like, I think it's like something in our...
You guys need to get a GoPro. If
we have a GoPro.
Okay. I need that attached, ready to go.
Yeah. I want to do it in South Africa though, which is like also shark great white capital. Because I'm not going to do it in like a place where it's like, okay, maybe we'll find like one great white, you know, but like, cause it's actually very expensive.
It is.
So it's like, give me the entire population if I'm going to do it.
Oh my God. It's like crazy. Cause actually in this very moment, I'm like getting the fear sensation, even like, like, are
you scared of, okay, let's clarify. Are you scared of the sharks somehow getting to you? Or are you scared about the 48 meters down atrocity of falling into the ocean?
Interesting. Yeah. Like, I think in general, I'm afraid of like bad situations, but no, I'm afraid of the shark itself, that it's going to come get me, that it's going to bite my leg off.
Yeah. Fair.
And
because there has been instances of sharks getting in the cage from the top. Have you seen that?
I didn't know that.
Oh.
I thought they were secure.
You would think that they have a better system down.
Have you not seen the movies?
I know. It's insane. I mean, because they keep the top open for like easy access in and out, I think.
The top's open?
Okay, don't quote me on this, guys. I'm pretty sure there's some cages that have a opening on the top and it makes sense. Maybe you have to like evacuate the cage, right? Like quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's why they have it like that. But there's been instances where sharks have like kind of come out of the water and then I think
They're like,
I've seen videos.
it's lunchtime.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
But I don't think in those instances like anyone was hurt because it's just chaos.
I can imagine. Sorry. I'm just like, wow.
Like, I don't know if anyone's died from shark cage diving.
Okay. I mean, and then in the ocean itself, like if
Yeah.
I were ever to see a shark go swimming by, I think I would just die on the spot. I think
I would definitely poop myself.
I would
Like, as much as I love these animals, like that's why I don't swim in the ocean, you guys, because like I know what's in there.
yeah.
Especially out here. My friend,
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say my friend worked like at the restaurant on Malibu Pier, and she said that she would see like fishermen like pull up like little sharks and like stingrays and stuff all the time.
Okay. See, part of me is like, would I be scared of a little baby shark? Not a baby shark, like a baby shark that's turning into a big shark, but like a little shark.
Well, some of them are harmless.
Right. If it was a harmless shark, I do think I'd be able to keep it together. I think the idea of the great white.
But you never know.
And then this actually isn't a shark. This is a whale, but my brother showed me a whale. What is it called? It's like mouth does something crazy. It like opens really wide. I'll have to like find it afterwards.
A lot of
you.
Oh, I know what you're talking
It's
about.
like a specific,
but they have baleen. They don't have teeth.
like the little hairy.
Like, yeah. Right?
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to find it and show you.
I know what you're talking about. Because that's how they feed, right? They come up and then like.
Yeah, but it looks scary. Like Google Images is like, look out.
Do you think, because didn't this happen recently where someone got swallowed by a whale?
I think that's like a Bible story.
Happy Easter. It's currently the day before Easter as we're recording. That was a lot of disclosure for our viewers. No, I think that there was actually a situation recently where people got not swallowed, but they were taken into the whale's mouth, but they came out and they were okay.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry.
Good for them.
Don't worry.
It'll all be fine. I mean, the odds that I like a shark attack specifically, that's what I'm afraid of.
Fair.
And I think they're amazing creatures in a way too, though.
I just think it's a little interesting that you're so scared of them, knowing that you can easily avoid them.
It's because, I mean, I didn't want to get into it, but like one of my favorite things about Earth is the ocean.
Same.
And like when I go into the ocean, I literally feel like part of the Earth.
But are sharks the scariest things in the ocean?
That's a great question. I mean, probably not, but it's like the most accessible scary thing.
That's fair.
You know, have you seen those like ocean maps of sorts that show how close sharks actually are to the shore and then where people are? That freaks me out a little bit.
I understand what you're saying.
But I'm so drawn to the water. I can't not like one of my favorite things to do right before my birthday is to go in the ocean and feel like I'm like cleansing myself for my new year. It's a weird ritual, but
no, it's beautiful. I love it.
I love it.
No, I think that's a fair thing that you're saying. It would be very freeing to just swim in the ocean without having to worry about those immediate risks. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing and least favorite thing about Earth?
I was not prepared to answer. I was like so focused on just your answer. I think what my gut is telling me is my favorite thing about Earth are the vivid. That sounds so weird. The vivid blues and greens.
Yeah.
And that's vague too. I know. But like when I see like a vivid green color or a really blue ocean or something like that, like, and I can't explain it. It's just like so pleasing.
I think like there's this feeling like
maybe my socks say pleasing.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry.
Shout out. Harry Styles.
I
think when I see like vibrant colors just out in the wild, like it's just, there's something about, I feel it in my chest, like this warmth of like, this is so beautiful. And how does this just exist in nature? And I think Earth does have such like vast shades of blue and green.
Mm-hmm. Like a rainforest is like a deeper green, right? But then you go around here, and there's maybe a little bit more of like that brighter green.
Yeah, there's like the tropical, there's the kind of mountainy terrain. There's just so much variety. And then blue. Oh, don't even get us started.
Don't get us started. Yeah, no, any body of water or like when we have like a nice, beautiful blue sky.
And
can't beat it.
Sunsets. Can we bring up the sunsets?
Yeah, which is not blues and greens, but that's like such a good one too. It's so hard to pick one thing.
It's just like every day it's so different. Like, is it gonna lean like purpley pastel? Is it gonna be orange?
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Aren't some sunsets because of pollution?
Like in smog. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
And it's disappointing and it's just so
Is
pretty.
this finding light amongst the horrid situation? Is that what we're doing with the sunsets? So. Like we're kind of like, it's that little piece of gratitude that we're able to hold on to, or a reframe, or is it ignorance?
I know, because like, I mean, I can't look into the future, but like, even let's think big, 1,000 years from now, what are sunsets going to look like? Are they just going to be gray? I hope not.
I don't know.
Let's take action now.
Yes.
To avoid gray sunsets and polluted waters.
I'm like such a big believer that it's like you're making one decision to help the planet and that's going to do something, because it is hard to completely like change every aspect of your life. Like I'd love to, but also some things are not accessible.
Right. And I would also like to point out that it's my understanding that it's majorly the big corporations that are contributing the most.
Isn't it always?
To the global destruction. And they like to make us think that it's our fault and that it's our own individual responsibility to not drive a car, to take shorter showers,
shifting the blame as usual.
Like they always do. So just remember that we're not taking private jets flying all over the globe.
Hint, hint, wink, wink at some people out there.
You know who you are. You know, but given that being said, I do think it's worth, like, if there is something within your means that you're willing to do, it doesn't hurt anybody.
If you remember to bring a canvas bag to the grocery store, that's a win.
Yeah.
Like fully.
Is there things that you like to do that?
I'm a big tote bag girly. I get really like upset when I don't have a bag on me. I really want to get on like the whole like refill journey. Have you seen those stores like where you can just go with like your jars and stuff and like get like laundry detergent and things without having to like
rebuy the container?
Yeah.
I haven't seen much of it, but I know like there's even brands that will do that. Like you can buy the refillable carton, not the actual product itself again.
Yeah.
Which I think is really cool.
No, it's awesome. I love what do you do? I'm trying to think of some other things while you maybe have something.
I don't really eat that much meat.
That's a good one.
I eat Dave's hot chicken, which is Abeera's fault, you guys.
What do you mean fault? Like, I think I added something really beautiful into your life.
No, I'm not. I shouldn't be complaining. I will say if Abeera should really be like earning commission off of Dave's hot chicken, because I would not have. I mean, I would have.
Where's my bag?
Literally, I wouldn't. I mean, at this point, I would have heard of Dave's at this point, but I probably.
Sorry, I just thought of something else that you do.
What do I do?
You thrift a lot.
I do thrift, and so do you.
Not as good as you.
Well, okay. I will say I like to think I thrift a lot. Right now I'm a broke bee and have not been.
Yeah, okay, if we're talking about that, I'm broke too, and I've just not been shopping, period.
Yeah.
Which I think is a great contribution to this
But I
planet.
know that you do. Like if let's say you had all the money in the world.
Oh yeah, I would be at like every like secondhand store, because I think it's also that thing of like we could go to like a Goodwill and stuff.
Yeah.
And we could probably afford that. But like, you know, sometimes I don't feel like looking.
And I know like it's like the main thing I buy like not from a thrift store is like jeans and stuff, because it's such a headache going through the jeans at thrift stores, and like let alone will they fit.
Yeah.
I think for me especially like pants are something I really need to try on.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It's just so hard.
No, but I love a flea market. So like if it were up to me, and you get the coolest things.
Yeah. And they're
So-
like relatively one of a kind, you know?
Yeah, Depop and stuff too. But yeah, again, it's the money.
It's always the money.
Fast fashion is to blame, I think.
Yeah.
And then we are too, because we're just consuming that. But it's fine. Okay, anyway, enough about that. I'm trying to think of other things I do. I mean, I don't take like really long showers. I'm pretty like mindful of that.
I only
You take your medieval baths.
I take my medieval baths.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's less or more or equal to a shower. I only wash my hair
Do you
once
kill
a
the
week.
bees?
No.
I don't either. I don't go out of my way to kill bees.
Like I'm not one time a bee stung me in the butt because I sat on it.
I'm like, how did that happen? Wait, through your clothes?
yeah.
And you felt it?
Yeah. It was wonderful.
Wait, that's kind of intense.
My friend got stung in the boob by a bee.
Oh, I think you told me this story.
I think I did. And she had her iMessages open and like voice transcription was on. And the whole time she was like, F, get it. No, there's a bee
Wait,
in there.
that's funny.
And she sent us a screenshot of it. And it was the most hilarious thing ever.
I just thought of my least favorite thing of Earth.
What?
Yellow jackets.
Okay, tell us your
And I don't think that's
experience.
problematic to say, but you guys can call me out if it is. Because from my understanding, they don't necessarily pollinate.
What is their purpose then?
To be devil's representation on
Just a
Earth.
menace? Do they hunt other bees for sport?
okay, so I don't know too much about their whereabouts and behaviors. However, what I do know is a couple years ago, I worked at a summer camp and it was in
know where this is
Malibu.
going.
And I don't know what was happening this year, but there was an influx of yellow jackets. I don't know if everywhere was experiencing this, but specifically that campus was. And we had traps, right? But that wasn't doing enough. And on like day 5 of my summer
getting
camp
goosebumps.
journey, I was in fight or flight every single day. I felt something tickling the back of my knee.
No.
And I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done this. But I kind of just like, flicked,
Yeah.
touched
Yeah.
the back of my knee. And I got bit or stung. I don't know. I think
they
bit.
bite. Yeah.
And oh my gosh, that was my second time getting bit by a yellow jacket.
Second?
The first time was in Yosemite on my school trip. Anyway, but long story short, it hurt so bad. I got hives.
Oh my God.
It was insane. And then also I heard that they have like a tracker where they can like follow someone's face
no.
up until like a certain like distance.
No. It's like the crows that remember people's faces. Isn't that a thing?
I don't know.
That scares me sometimes.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like crows fully like
Is that like
catalog faces.
what's the natural selection reason for that?
I couldn't even tell you, just being freaks.
Someone, I think it was on the New York Times crossword where it said like crows are like they compared it to ravens. I forgot what
Don't they talk?
I was gonna say they quack. They quack. No, they do make a sound.
I think
do you mean they
ravens and
talk?
crows talk. No, they
Like
fully
they have
talk.
like a language.
No, they can. They're like
mimic.
parrots.
Oh.
It's kind of cute. I'll have to send you a video. No, I think you're gonna love it.
Do you like birds?
Not necessarily.
They're not my favorite. I do like some birds. Like ducks are cute.
Yeah,
I like a chicken.
ducklings actually so
Silky chickens. The fluffy chickens.
Oh, this is so crazy. I was just talking about those the other day. Yes.
Yeah, those are cute.
They're so sassy looking.
I also like the cute birds that are like small. Oh, hummingbirds.
Hummingbirds, classic.
Yeah.
Classic. I mean, how can you not like them?
Classic. I pulled the hummingbird card in my recent tarot like reading that I got.
Okay. Abeera got a spirit animal reading done. Do we want to talk about that?
We could.
Do we thread this?
I almost want to like bring her on the pod.
Oh,
And
okay.
she could maybe a potential guest in the
Potential
future.
guest. Okay, got it. Well, I have another bird I'd like to bring up.
Yeah.
I know a bird, actually. His name is Mojo. He's a parrot. He's an African gray. Yeah. And
is he on TikTok or something?
No. Like he's in my partner's family. He's a family bird.
Oh.
He talks. He talks. And he goes like, my partner's name's, he goes, Eric. Or he goes, what else is he? And then he mimics the pet shop he was at, like the bell, because he was purchased because whoever the family member was, I think Papa, saw him and was like, this is horrible, let me save this bird, and got the bird, is my understanding of how it went. Yeah, okay. And yeah, this Mojo mimics the bell. My phone text sound was the like yoo-hoo sound, and this bird literally would gaslight me into like checking my phone, and it was just the freaking bird.
That is so cute though.
I'm like obsessed with Mojo. He takes showers. They have a little perch for him in the shower, so he'll just hang and like flutter his wings. It's a whole thing.
Is it because of the humidity from the shower? Is
He
that
just
supposed to be
loves
good?
getting a little bath. And then he would learn how to open his cage and then hop out and to go walking around.
Does Mojo ever accompany family members on errands?
I don't think so. He doesn't know he can fly though.
No, because I fully went to TJ Maxx the other day, and on somebody's cart was a full-on macaw, like a red macaw. You know what I'm talking about? Like the ones that people call parrots, but they're like full-on, like huge, like
In a TJ Maxx?
on the cart like handle.
Icon.
It was like jump scare.
That is main character energy.
But it was so scary.
Oh, no, I can imagine.
Like it was beautiful, but like you're not expecting to see that.
Well, I believe like bird beaks can like fully bite your finger off.
I'm sure.
Especially like those bigger birds.
Have you seen like those like really scary dinosaur looking ones? I mean, birds are dinosaurs, right? Like technically.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, fully.
I can't really talk too much about it because I don't remember the name, but they're all over TikTok right now. But it kind of looks like a thicker crane because their legs are really skinny, but their bodies are really big and their beaks are huge. They look like something that would be ancient.
I can like almost visualize that there's something like about.
It's very unsettling.
Do you know where they're located?
No, I guess I'll just like learn more about it and maybe reference it in another episode because I wish I had more info, but they're so scary and hopefully someone else has seen them.
You know what scares me when it comes to birds?
Yeah.
Those like, I think they're called barn owls.
Oh.
The owls with like the
Not
white
familiar.
faces. They're so scary.
Interesting.
I'm going to have to show you. I think that's actually a fear of mine. One time I was like walking to my car to go to school. This was in Florida. You ever get that feeling that something or someone is watching you?
No.
You don't?
No.
Oh my God. I do. And I was walking to my car. It was probably like 7 a.m. It was kind of like dusk-y. Is that what you call it in the morning? Anyways, I'm walking to my car. I'm in a rush, but all of a sudden I get this like chill of like, oh my God, like this unsettling feeling. I look up because my consciousness was telling me, look up, B. And I look up and there's this freaking owl staring at me like hoot hoot, mother trucker. Like, and it was, I literally, hoot. I am not a screamer. Like, I'm not the person that like opens their mouth and just lets out a yell.
No, you don't.
I screamed. It was.
Do you have a good scream?
I don't think so.
I don't know if I have a good scream.
Which
I've
is
never
why
screamed.
I don't scream.
Yeah.
I think when I get scared, I get really quiet.
Yeah.
Like I freeze.
But it's also like, where do you practice your scream? Because if you practice your scream, people are going to be alarmed.
Yeah. Should we try?
No. No.
Like a soft pitch.
We live in an apartment.
Wow.
I want to be able to like let it out somewhere, but I can't do that here.
Let's go to the beach.
We could go to the beach, but there's always people.
Let them look. Like, help.
Okay, I have a question. I'm kind of getting us a little
Shark.
bit off track what we're currently talking about, but I have a really important question.
Okay.
How do flat earthers celebrate Earth Day? Or do they?
They must, because Earth, it's not a matter of Earth is real. It's a
True.
matter of, is it flat or round? I feel like,
Do you think flat earthers care about Earth and the state in which it's in?
that's actually a good point, because categorically
Right.
it's giving.
Right. I don't think they celebrate Earth Day.
It's also giving this conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Like, what's the purpose? Like, why are we fighting? Like, I'm just saying,
I think our headbands are probably
triggering them.
No, it's pro flat Earth because they fully are flat Earths.
No, but I thought flat Earth, they thought it's
like a map. Yeah.
I will say, like, when
You should have made these like round spherical, which you had okay, sorry, I'm getting off track.
It's okay. I love these.
Thanks.
I do like the old, I don't know if it's old text, but whenever you see like old charts that were drawn or like old maps, I like the concept of like a boat being able to fall off the side of the earth. Like,
I think it's a great movie like idea.
oh,
Like let's keep it at that though.
it's fantasy, and how are they celebrating? I think cosmic brownies are coming out, the sprinkles are being removed, and we're adding
little ships on it.
Earth.
Yeah.
Frosting. That's actually so cute. Someone do that. Let's do it.
I am not a flat earther.
No, but I mean, we can pretend it's just for Earth
Are
Day.
we just representing them in doing so? I mean, that's fine. Okay. If you're a flat earther, tell us how you celebrate Earth Day.
And tell us, give us 3 main points
Yeah.
as to why the Earth is flat.
Yeah. And then maybe we'll have you on the pod and then we can debate.
Yes. I mean, explain the satellite photos.
I think they have an explanation for that.
God, I want to I'm so curious. Deep dive later.
I would really, seriously, if you're a flat earther, come on the podcast.
Come on the podcast.
I'm not even being funny.
No, seriously.
I want to know.
Educate us.
I have a really cool book.
It's called Is It Really Green?
Yeah. That I want to just shout out and maybe play a little trivia.
Okay, let's get into
in honor
it.
of Earth Day. Yeah. So I'll put a picture in the video portion of the pod, but it's called Is It Really Green by Georgina.
Georgina Sparks?
No, Georgina Wilson Powell. Close enough.
Pen name.
Actually, Dan Humphrey wrote this with the help of Georgina. Okay, anyway. So, really cool book. A little bit about it. There's different chapters, and it kind of just goes into a lot of facts about how green things are and how you can make them greener. And I don't know, it's cool. I kind of I actually bought it to reference going into my adulthood, seeing if I can make choices. I'll be frank, I forgot this book existed until recently. So have I done a good job with it? No. But now that it's in front of me, maybe I will.
I'm so curious to see what it's got to say.
Okay, great. So I'm just going to get into it. This is something I think I can't really ask you this trivia question because we kind of looked at it together. So I'll just tell the viewers about this. But did you know, everybody, that it's estimated that 40% of all litter out there is fast food packaging?
I don't loves that.
40%.
That's a lot.
Think about the garbage islands in the ocean. Is that included? Probably.
I mean, I know when I'm on the highway or just driving down a road and there's that little cluster of trash.
Yeah.
There's always something fast food involved.
True.
Like a paper bag or a container or a cup.
Is the problem that there's not enough trash cans? Or are people just being a little lazy?
And throwing it out the window?
Yeah. I don't like it, guys. Come on.
40%.
Also, not to bring in fast fashion and shopping, but Target literally has car trash cans right now for $1.
Get a car trash can.
Get a car trash can. I did. Guilty. Okay. The other one is the other fact is 10% of all food served at weddings go to waste, which I feel like that makes sense to me. Like, I don't think anyone's really eating wedding food that much.
Yeah.
Because usually it's just like not that great.
I mean,
So like just don't have food.
or just don't get married.
Don't get married.
We don't support the institution that is marriage.
Love is stupid.
Love is stupid.
Okay.
Or like donate it. I'm sorry. Like,
No, fully.
I'm just like that really it didn't shock me. It's just like just having that laid out in that way. And I'm just like,
And I feel like that's an easy request to tell like your like whoever's taking care of the food, the caterer or whatever. It's like, hey, whatever isn't eaten, put it in boxes. I'm gonna take it to like a shelter, or I'm gonna take
it's
it.
just such an easy fix.
Yeah.
You know? And I just don't understand that. That's actually ridiculous to me.
No, fully. I mean, things that I feel like these are things that aren't, if they're not proposed to you, especially during wedding planning, from what I understand, like there's so much to think about.
Yeah.
So if someone's not coming up to you and asking, you probably aren't thinking about it.
Right.
So this is if you're getting married or.
And I'm sure there's like the worry of like, are we getting enough food? Are we going to be able to feed everyone? That it's like not even a thought of what happens to the extras.
Totally. But make that part of your wedding list.
If you're getting married, something to consider.
Yeah. Okay. This is kind of applicable for us as 20-somethings.
Okay.
It says, well, I'm going to ask you, what percentage of 16 to 24-year-olds have at least one houseplant?
Oh, what percentage?
Yeah. And I feel kind of sad that we're out of this category already.
Says who?
16 to 24-year-olds.
I'm 22 years old.
Okay. Pipe dream.
At least we're Gen Z.
Yeah. Okay, let's make that clear right now. Just because I've gotten a lot of people telling me things recently, especially
just because
post-birthday.
Uh-huh.
I am not a millennial.
You're not.
Neither are you.
I know.
And
have you heard of the Lord rule?
I'm sorry, what?
Like, not like the Lord and Savior above, but Lord, the indie artist.
Oh,
Lord. How do I describe her? The musician?
Royals,
yes. Green light. Like, you know her. The Lord rule is if you are older than Lord, you are a millennial. And if you are younger than Lord.
But how do you know how, like, you have to like research who Lord is and how old
you just Google when her birthday is.
When's her birthday?
I think like November 96.
Really?
Or I think. But honestly, I think 97 is truly the cutoff. But this is just kind of like a for fun little like marker.
Well, that really keeps us in Gen Z territory then.
It made me feel really secure.
Well, do you find it offensive when people say that you're a millennial?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, but why?
Because I mean, I know it's like chuggy to say chuggy now, but just the chugginess of it all. Do we know what that word means?
Yeah, but you can I think you should say it.
Chuggy means
it's like
millennial maxing.
It's like cringe.
It's like the chevron print. It's getting stuff like monogrammed.
I think if you look up what chuggy means, it's like out of fashion or something.
Oh, is it? It's an actual real word.
Well, I think like Urban Dictionary or something will have it.
And I think just like also the outlook on life. There's like a perspective.
Have you heard of the Millennial Pause?
Yes,
guys,
it's so real.
If you haven't heard about this, it's like a TikTok thing, right?
I think or just
videos in general.
Videos
in general. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You take a video, and I think everyone should do this as an experiment. So millennials are known to start the video like on their phone, and before they actually start talking, there's a pause.
And it's so identifiable.
Yes.
And it's hilarious.
And then the comparison is with Gen Zs. It's like, okay, guys. So like, or like, it's just like, so I just went to like they just get right into it.
Yeah. Or it's like record earthquake setup.
Yeah.
Chaos ensuing.
Yes. Okay. They started before they set it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like there's, yeah.
Yeah.
know. And like millennials, like I think they ruin things sometimes. Like when I think of millennial, I think of The Office, Friends. They just take a franchise and run with it.
All the merch.
All the merch. Like, why do we need to know that you are like a fan of what?
I mean, you had some good examples.
How I Met Your Mother. Like, I've never even seen that show.
Oh God.
I think
Meanwhile,
a millennial in the room just gave
my
me a
millennial partner behind the camera just had a jaw drop moment.
Point proven.
I still haven't seen Friends.
I did watch Friends because I think part of me like saw it playing on the TV like in the background, and then it was the first TV show I watched on Netflix ever.
Oh, whoa. Did you like it, or was it very millennial coded?
I mean, I think I liked it because it was just like I knew of it proximity growing up. Like I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so it just was like felt nostalgic in certain ways of like, oh, I remember this. Or I think it's just like a classic TV show.
Fair.
Jennifer Aniston's cool.
Right. And then like a lot of the fashion is relevant now too, because it's a little old. Millennials.
Or like, how do you feel about skinny jeans?
I'm so happy they're gone.
Are they gone, or are the millennials wearing them?
Are they?
I think so.
I don't want to offend anybody. They're not my favorite thing.
I don't care about offending people. I
don't like it when things are like hugging my body that much.
See, when I was wearing skinny jeans in like the 2010s, they weren't necessarily uncomfortable for me.
I know they weren't, but like I would much rather now experiencing like a wide leg jean.
Yeah.
I would much rather put on that versus.
Oh, completely. And I think back then, like I used to like chill and lounge in my jeans.
Remember when we used to put socks over the skinny jeans?
Oh my God. Was it skinny jeans or leggings though?
Both. I used to wear, this was like my outfit staple in high school. Skinny jeans, a long knit sock, and boots.
Okay. At least I thought you were talking about like long sock and then a sneaker.
No.
I was like, that is insane.
I wasn't a psychopath.
I was like, girl, are you okay? Okay.
Really though, yeah.
The combat boots. Do you remember those?
Oh my God. I didn't have docs yet because like my parents I don't think we knew what that was.
Yeah.
Or could justify it. So I had like off-brand, like probably like Forever 21 equivalent combat boots.
Mine were, I believe, Target. I wore the hell out of those. I actually wanted to put studs in the like the front part.
Did you ever want those really long Converse?
I don't know if I wanted them.
I wanted them for a minute. I don't know why. I just thought they were so edgy and cool. But that was like during my like Roar XD.
Throw back to Tumblr.
Tumblr is that makes us millennials a little bit. Because
I feel
Gen
like
Z doesn't use
MySpace
Tumblr.
Would make us millennials.
But those are older millennials.
Oh, here's the thing. We are the leaders of the Zoomer generation. Okay. So we lean.
Zoomer? Is that a term for Gen Z?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like boomer?
I don't know why it sounded. No. Can I say why I didn't know that? Because when I hear like Oomer, I thought you were trying to combine like boomer and Gen Z.
That is what it is.
Oh, because we're older. Is that what you're saying?
I think all Gen Z can be referred to as
I don't like
Zoomer.
this term. It's not making sense to me. I have my problems. That would make sense.
Out of yourself.
No, I'm just saying. No, okay, fine. Out me. However, I stick to this. I think Zoomers should be us specifically.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Because it's like we're the boomers of Gen Z, where it's like we're a little older. I get it. Maybe a little outdated. I don't know. I didn't know what Riz was for like a minute. Like I didn't know what Gyat was for like 30 minutes. Like I understand I'm a little outdated, right?
Yeah.
So but I don't understand why like I don't know, like my siblings' generation would be Zoomers because I feel like they're fully Gen Z.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that, but I do think, unless I'm mistaken, technically the Gen Z generation has an alternate nickname of Zoomer. But I agree that that should be reserved.
As always, I'm putting too much logic into
So Aquarius. I also think we both have like proximity to the, oh my God, I don't want to say phrase it this way, but I was going to say proximity to the youth. Because you have a younger, I know. And when I say
Ew.
youth, it's because I have a freaking 12-year-old brother. Like,
Yeah. Oh my God. The worst is when like my teen clients will be like, do you know what this is? And I'm like, yes. Yes. Oh yeah, the emoji one. Tell the story.
I have a kid client who came in and was like, do you know what the eggplant emoji means? I was like, how do I clinically respond to this right now?
I would be like, yeah.
I was just like, it was just I was like, yes.
Yeah.
And then she was like, do you know what the cat emoji means? I was like, what is my life right now? Thank God I'm getting paid for this. It was horrible. We're not horrible. I'm just like flustered.
You were? Oh my God. I would live for that.
It just like threw me. I was not expecting it.
Fair.
And I just felt so thrown off. And
that's so funny.
I mean, I don't know what I would have done if she was like, yeah, like this guy from school's texting me eggplant emojis and cat emojis. Do you know what this means? Then I would have panicked. I would be like, well, what do you think it means?
Right. That's sticky. Anything involving the kids in our field, it's like, what's allowed? What's the mandate report?
How old are you?
Yeah.
I'm like,
have they asked you that?
Yes.
Oh, none of my kids have asked me how old I am, and I'm very grateful.
And I'm like always like any question a client has for me, I'm always happy to answer it. But sometimes I'm like, before I do, like I want to know more about what you're gonna get out of knowing this about me or whatever, especially if it's like personal related question. And then I'll tell you this like off camera later, but it got problematic really quick around that. It was wild.
Oh, T. Let us know if you want us to talk more about being therapists. We can't disclose too much about our clients, but we can talk about us.
Yeah, in our experience.
Yay. But yeah, I don't even know where we were.
We were talking about being Gen Z.
Yes.
And I'm just saying, whenever like, I'm asked, so you were born in the 1900s?
Whoa. Why would they word it like that?
I don't know. Ask my brother. He fully was like, Ayesha, you were born in the 1900s? And I'm like, yeah, and you were born in 2011? Like,
that's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing for you.
Yeah. 2011?
Like, I will pull up your flossing videos one day.
Oh my
Blackmail.
God, like the Minecraft dances.
Or not even Minecraft. I feel like it's more Fortnite.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh.
Whoa, I just dated myself. Oopsies. I just wanted to like tie in Gen Z into Earth Day a little bit. I have a lot of faith in the youth.
Us included.
How do you feel about Gen Alpha?
I think my brother is Gen Alpha.
I don't like how much power that gives them. The name.
Yeah, no, totally. I feel like I saw this TikTok of like, it was like millennials, Gen Z, and then Gen Alpha like emerged, and it was just like terrifying for both of them. Like the only thing that will unite millennials and Gen Z is their common
like passion and hatred towards
Gen Alpha. Like,
whoa.
I just stick my gat up for the Rizzler. You're so skibbity. You're so Phantom Tax.
See, I didn't know what any of this meant.
I just want to be your Sigma.
Sing it. We need to put like some music behind this.
My producer's like,
stop it.
Cut it. Cut her mic.
I also feel like you just saying that version. Now, can you sing the version that I will understand? Like, just translate it.
You think I can translate this?
Yeah, go.
I just stuck my butt out for the
Charmer.
Charmer.
Yeah.
You're so healthy. you're always paying your taxes on time.
Okay, keep going. I know there's more.
I just want to be your lover.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else?
I don't know.
That's what I got.
Fully lost. That was good.
Thank you.
So for those out there who are like me and did not understand a word of the first verse that she sung, that was the translation.
Yeah.
That I too needed.
Wasn't Riz the word of the year for 2023?
Yeah, fully.
I remember going to supervision, which was, it's like my group meeting at work. And if you guys are listening, I'm sorry, I'm fully calling you guys out.
Well, you're not saying names.
I know, but they know who they are.
Yeah.
My supervisor was like, what does this mean? And then a couple of them were like, wait, I thought the word of the year was like yeet.
Not yeet.
And they were like, yeah, I just learned what yeet is. And I'm like sitting there on Zoom like, what is happening?
That must have been a really funny conversation.
I was dying.
That feels like, if I was in that, I'd be like, this feels like a fever dream.
Oh my God. And then I had a breakout room in like a training and I fully was educating my coworkers about the Rizzler and Skibbity.
This is turning into a different language for me now. I might need to be in that breakout room because I don't understand.
I feel like I'm like the resident Gen Z or...
Okay, flex.
Dare I argue with Gen Alpha undertones? No, I don't.
Yikes.
Just kidding. I take it back.
Yeah. Let's stay in our comfort zone of
Stay in
Gen
our
Z.
zone. Stay in your lane. Like,
stay in our lane. Stay in our generation fully.
I don't know if people already are aware of this, but I know some fact about Earth-related content.
Do you say fat or fact?
Fact.
Oh, I thought you said fat.
Fact.
I was really confused. Okay.
Sorry. A fact about Earth that I thought was hilarious when I learned about it was just the concept of cow farts.
Yeah, and it's methane, right?
gases.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just had no idea, and I learned this.
They're
like,
really harmful.
in 2018, I think, and it was the most hilarious moment of my life. Like I remember just like cackling, like just because it was so absurd to me. And I'm just saying, most people probably are aware of this by now.
We should say it.
But yeah, cow farts are destroying the planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cancel cows. It's not their fault. I'm so sorry.
Cows are so cute.
I
want a cow so bad.
My partner's stepmom will pull over on road trips.
Cows.
And she'll moo to the cows and they come flocking towards her. It's on video.
Cow whisperer.
No, and then her she's also like a grandmother to a couple grandchildren and they call her Moo Moo. So it's just like, it's so fitting.
I love cows. Have you seen Highland cows? The fluffy cows?
Yeah. Just like frolicking.
Fluffy chickens, fluffy cows.
Just fluffy everything.
Yeah. I also just want to take a moment and wish a happy Earth Day to the Earth signs.
So to all our Capricorns, Tauruses, and Virgos.
May you stay grounded and
may your roots keep you sturdy
and may you bloom
and blossom.
Beautiful. I don't hate Earth signs. I just want to make that clear.
Oh.
You seem to have a little bit of a reaction.
I know, I totally did.
I was raised by 2 Earth signs.
Oh yeah, you were. See, I was raised by water signs. Problematic.
I could never.
Like a Scorpio and a Pisces. That's why I am the way I am.
Well, yeah. I mean, not like, yeah, like.
Yeah, she's got issues, you guys.
That's not what I meant, but I think I could never do that. Like I would implode.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, and it's so interesting because you were raised by 2 earth signs and then you're an air sign with a water sign brother.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. If you could plan your child's astrology sign,
Would I?
given that you have children, of course, right?
Mhm.
Not an assumption. What would you try to plan for?
I think we've like talked about this, and it's fully, I would want to have an Aquarius child.
And then does like biological sex have anything to do with it?
I think I would love to have like a mini me in a way,
So
a little
a
Aquarius daughter.
female.
Oh
born-
yeah, actually don't want to have raise an Aquarius man actually.
yeah.
So yeah, Aquarius daughter, and I would love to have a Leo kid. I know. I love Leos. I'm sorry. There are sister signs. Have some respect.
I'm kind of appalled right now.
I love Leos. And or maybe a fire sign. Maybe Sagittarius.
I know that this is biased because my partner is a Sagittarius, but I think I would go Aquarius and Sagittarius too.
Well, I think I think Leo is our sister sign, and I believe, I don't know where I read this or saw this, maybe it's not true, but I believe Aquarius actually gets along really well with Sagittarius. I don't know why. I've heard of it. If this is false,
no, I mean, all of the little astrology TikToks that I see say like they're like good matches for like different things specifically, but no, yeah. I would definitely not plan for a water sign. That would be my like absolute
really?
no.
I would be fine with a Pisces.
Okay.
But you know, it's
Love that for
interesting
you.
is I wouldn't necessarily plan for an earth sign, but my partner is an earth sign. So really no shade to the earth signs. I don't know what my issue is, but Virgos, no comment.
My dad's listening.
So Mon, I take it back.
Is it Virgo men specifically?
I think it's like Virgos in general. Actually, my sister's a Virgo. I take it back.
we're on hot water right now. Okay.
I'm sinking deep.
Anyway, we just want to say Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day to the earth signs.
We need to get into tarot because we've been using up our time today.
I know.
We just love Earth Day.
We just love Earth Day. We have so much to say.
Seriously. And we can probably talk about this some more because there's just so much to discuss within our planets. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go ahead and just shuffle.
Okay.
Great.
So Abeera is shuffling.
Can you hold my mic?
Yes. So, whoa, does this sound crazy, you guys? With two mics? I'm currently double fisting my mics.
Whoa.
The cards have gone flying. If you're not watching. Yeah. Okay.
Whoa. Guys, the card is, first of all, it's number 1.
Uh-huh.
And it's the same as what would this be called?
The cover.
The cover of the tarot deck is the card that we picked.
I love this.
I don't know what that means.
He said it's my time to shine today.
I'm gonna try to read today.
Okay.
Everyone,
buckle up
and be nice to me. So there are sea turtles, 3 of them.
Save the turtles.
Another Earth Day topic, you guys. What are we doing with these straws? Anyway.
And why are we releasing balloons into the air?
Fully. I know it's cute. It's pretty.
It's giving gender reveal.
Like, oh my God. Wait, we're going to get canceled if we talk about that. I've already been canceled on TikTok for that.
Okay.
Should I tell you about that?
Yeah.
I basically got mad because people call them gender reveals, and that's not vocabularily correct.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right.
They're sex reveals. They're not gender reveals. Okay, anyway.
Chromosome reveals.
No, full. And
like,
well, then I landed on conservative TikTok. Anyway,
stop.
We're going to table that. Okay. The card says resilience. There is no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and the patience to handle what is happening. This is just like a little cute pick-me-up.
Just a little reminder.
Yeah. Like, you got this. You're resilient.
Yeah.
Take your time with it because this is like, don't rush or push.
Yeah, because we live in such a fast-paced, capitalistic, overproduction society.
Yeah.
I feel like I should spit some bars. Anyways, sorry. So yeah,
We'll
slow
turn it into
down.
a rap. No, yeah, slow down. And then I also just think like there's this thing of like trust, the universe, or trust your own.
Just the earth. The earth's got you.
The earth is stay grounded.
Stay grounded.
I love it.
Like the way how
Mhm.
Atlas, the man holding the earth up.
Mm-hmm.
He's holding us up. He's got our backs.
I don't know if I like this.
You don't like Atlas?
I don't really have feelings.
Oh my god, I think there's like
I also just couldn't place him for like a solid minute as you were explaining it to me.
Oh. Yeah, he's the guy who's all like,
Yeah. I think I've seen a statue of him.
I think he's cool. I fully wasn't talking about
Do you
Mike
know
when I
his
did that.
story?
No, but I want to look into it because there's these, I don't know if they're what they're called, mythological people, but I find them interesting.
Like Greek mythology?
Yeah. Like I always wanted to do a painting of him just holding up the earth.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Shout
Also,
out Atlas.
real quick.
Okay.
Why do we think sea turtles were on this card?
Because they have to be resilient, dodging the freaking like 6-pack freaking plastic things.
Yeah.
And they're survivors.
Yeah. Because they eat plastic bags thinking they're jellyfish.
Yeah.
They're not jellyfish. FYI, sea turtles. I also think about Crush from Finding Nemo.
Oh my God.
And how he, rode that current.
Oh yeah. That looks so fun.
That's resilience,
Oh,
babe.
yeah. And like there was like this kind of like trust of like, I'm just gonna throw myself into this thing, and
the way that he parented his kids.
you're gonna be okay, right?
They're like, we trust that they're gonna come back when they need us. Like, they're resilient. They got this. Full circle, guys.
Full circle.
And that's why the sea turtles are on this card.
Ugh.
All right. Well, anything else to add?
Well,
You can say no. There's not.
the answer is no.
Okay. Go plant a tree.
Take shorter showers.
Should I sing my Earth Day song?
Yes.
Okay. You have to hold my mic because there's hand motions. If you're not watching, you can just listen. Plant a tree, plant a flower, wait for sun, wait for shower. People everywhere, let's show the earth we care. We've got the power. Happy Earth Day to you.
Yay!
See you next week.
Bye. Although we cover themes of mental health, Girl Are You Okay is not a substitute for therapy or mental health services. Also, thank you to our co-producers, Geb and Eric.